Hello, welcome. How are we all doing? Hope you all had a good weekend. Mine was alright, but I've broken my back. Don't really know how. Probably lifting. Whoops. So it looks like I've just got to stay in my chair. Skip gym for a couple of days. But I've switched out to the 4070 Ti so we can play through some of that at 1440p. I don't think there's going to be any way we can do it at 4K. Considering the 4080 struggled, it's going to probably be no way we can do it with the 4070 Ti. I thought it's probably going to just be such bad frames, not really going to be worth it. This card's targeted mostly at 1440p anyway, so... No option for 1440p? Should be. I can, I'll look at my video, but I've got the option for 1440p, so that must be on your end. Just bear me 2 seconds, just making sure stream's okay. I think the internet's alright. Isaac, hello. Shaquille, yo. Big Ellis, yo. Redfall tomorrow, yeah. I'm gonna be. I need to pre-install it, but yeah, I will be playing it. Just getting the overlay, and we'll have a quick look at the settings. I'll set my controller up too. For some reason we're on 4K. Wait, hang on. Did I set my monitor? I want to set my monitor to 1440p. Hang on. Okay, my monitor is on 1440p. 2560, 4040. And then we'll have everything Epic maxed out, ray tracing on, FSR disabled. We can always test out those things. And we'll pick up from where we left off. Have they released any patches for the game yet? Not that I've seen. I think it's too soon to assume they'd have released patches. Like, it got released on Friday. They wouldn't have worked at the weekend, so... yeah. I doubt there'd be a patch today. They've had pretty much no time to work on it. General Riposti, hello. Right, so I can just see here. I mean, we're at 60 here. 70. Stuttering's still quite bad as per usual. Wonder if we dip below 60. Wait, did we come in this way? I can't remember. What's the best settings for a 3050? Didn't we we discussed this the other day, didn't we? Didn't you try it out? Haven't seen it dip below 60 yet. I might have missed it. Hang on, let me check the audio. For some reason we're on 90. Sounded a bit quiet. What's this guy doing? Digital Foundry has called this possibly the worst optimized game ever. I'd disagree with that. I'd say Forspoken was worse than this, 100%. Forspoken, I was hitting like 20 FPS in some areas. This game so far has been nowhere near that.
Unfamiliar.
I would not be so quick to judge, Cal Kestis. Much has changed since we last saw each other.
I can see that.
Come. My speeder is this way.
Your land speeder? Stormtroopers found it.
Then we will take care of them.
Oh, hang on. We're dropping loads of frames. Hang on.
Get in there. A fight. Like old times.
Yeah, like Forspoken, in my opinion, was way worse than this. I wouldn't say this was the worst optimized game I've ever played. There's definitely worse. 100%. Plucky, hello. Oh wait, I've got the. I'm missing the HUD as well. RBX. There we go.
Cal, the wall.
We're coming. Let's take it down together.
I'm with you.
On me.
What does this do? Oh, it electrocutes them.
That's the last thing. You've learned some new tricks.
I haven't seen that before.
Looks like you have too.
It's pretty random which PC configuration. Yeah, it seems to, for some reason, I had a quick look at some things. It seems like it runs better on older. Like, the older your hardware is, the better it seems to run.
I picked up an ascension
Which
cable.
is kind of odd.
Latch onto?
Normally it's the complete reverse.
How's this?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to sort my bitrate out. Hang on a sec. Alright, see if that's any better. This is the new Star Wars game? Yeah, it is, Ollie, yeah.
You were off traveling the galaxy. What are you doing on Jeddah?
Jeddah is part of the galaxy.
Good to know.
I visit Seer from time to time. When I heard the Mantis was arriving...
Any idea why there's no DLSS? Because it's AMD sponsored.
We must get to the other side.
AMD aren't... They're not going to put a technology in that their graphics cards don't support. Same as like a few others. What other games? Assassin's Creed Valhalla's AMD. Far Cry 6. Yeah, Resident Evil 4 is the same. Oh no, have I messed that up? Oh, it does make it down.
We should hurry, Cal. A storm is coming.
there, do you reckon? Nope. I'd have thought that's got to be the way, no? But, I mean, so far, not too bad. We've not really dipped below 60 in gameplay. Pretty low power consumption, 10 gig VRAM, almost 11. We've obviously got 12. Seems a bit more smooth than what we've tested so
Looks like a
far.
scroll. Can't imagine how long it's been here.
Are AMD or NVIDIA GPUs better? It really depends. Depends on a lot of different factors. Depends on your own use case if it's going to be better for what you're doing or not. Right, that's got to be the right place. I don't see any other way. Am I just not jumping at the right bit? Was ist das? Is there DLSS 3 on 2060? No. It's just on the 40 series. Not even on 30 either. Am I German? Nein. Spreche. Sprechen Sie English? Jumbo! I need an anti-gravity here. Is this... Have I got the cube up the wrong way or something? Was ist das? Ist doch German. Ich spiele Fußball. Oh no, oh no, oh. It can't be that jump. Maybe the jump onto here, up there, you reckon? I mean, that seems like the only other... This seems like the obvious place, but... Either that or I was thinking I could grab onto those two little bricks up there. Or like wall ride it or something, but... Doesn't seem like anything... No. Box is the jump, you need to do it properly. I was doing it properly. I do it properly. Get in there. I was thinking maybe wall run, but... Keep trying. Oh! What's that then? Normally you get the, like...
We should circle around.
How do I explain it? Normally you get, like, the pull-up where it, like, bounces off the wall, but it wasn't doing it there. But then it just did it. It wasn't, Normally those walls are shaped. They have, like, lines across them, so it's obvious that you can do that, you know? Those walls didn't. You needed to double jump. Yeah, but it doesn't do it every time. Look, you see? It doesn't double jump every time. It doesn't double jump to pull you up every time. Look. Oh, you didn't need to double jump that.
We need to take them down before more arrive.
Sometimes it does it. Sometimes it doesn't.
Just like that time on Nar Shaddaa.
Precisely. I'll follow your lead.
That's a first.
Wait, what? What the hell? I'm blocking, I'm blocking.
I can't fight anymore. He's on the move. We've got this, right?
You will yield.
Off he goes.
You okay?
Of course. Unlike my speeder. Even if the storm subsided, Sear's too far to reach on foot.
Do me a favor, guys. Make sure to like the streams. Try hit 100 likes. Helps me out with the algorithm. What is that?
Might be able to hitch a ride.
All right. Follow me.
Not sure I'd want to ride that.
You haven't learned to fly yet, have you?
There. See it?
I do.
Oh, whose whose idea was that? Now where? Oh, look at it.
You haven't lost your edge.
Professional.
BD seems a step slow.
We've got really low health.
Learn to take a joke, droid. Through here. You're not stuck, are you?
I would say this is probably the smoothest gameplay I've had out of all of the tests.
Spit. The
But
way
it's
you
likely
walk.
because I'm just at a lower resolution. We've done obviously just 4K. Seems to be worse at higher resolution. Obviously, if I use this card at 4K, it'd probably be really, really bad.
Are you trying to kill me?
Sorry.
But if you were on like a if you're on a 4090, obviously you don't really probably want to drop to 1440p, but it's probably a lot smoother.
Restoring the pattern you threw into chaos.
Incredible. That looked exhausting. You need a break?
Did I finish Returnal?
I will rest when we
No.
arrive at Sear's base.
Where did you learn
I
that?
think the only way you're going to end up finishing that game is if you're in some sort of psychiatric hospital.
My sisters are gone. But their wisdom
Or it puts you in
remains.
one. I can't imagine you come out of that game completed with the same mental state that you went into it. There ain't no way my mental health is good after completing that game. I'll probably need a therapist.
Ah, the spammels.
They stopped at an oasis. Getting closer.
Sure, I'm gonna rest it. 'Cause give us the health back. Also, what skills have we got? Hardcore games are fun. Yeah, the game's okay. Like, the game's quite fun, but like, I don't love that game enough to grind it the amount you have to grind it to complete it. Like, it's like a cool concept, but I think it gets very, very boring very quickly. Like, You really would have to absolutely love it to complete that, in my opinion. And for me, there's just way better games to play than that, in my opinion.
All set.
Don't have the time. The amount of time you'd have to put in to complete a game like that, I don't have that much free time.
Made this journey.
May the Jedi protect us.
And generally in my free time, I don't really want to do stuff that makes me want to rip my hair out, which is exactly what that game makes me want to do.
Someone at Sears base would know what to make of this.
Refund it? I've played quite a lot, more than 2 hours though.
No word yet. Keep trying to establish contact.
Did a good few streams of it, so
When
probably
you're
played
ready.
more than like 10 hours of
Really
it.
liked that speeder.
One of these is getting hit off. Jump! Oh my goodness.
Help me out.
You cannot escape.
Want to keep going? All right, let's end it.
On your signal.
Boom.
That is all of them?
Baron, you got it?
Of course. I'll meet you on the other side.
This'll be fun.
For some reason, my brain is just not functioning today. I'm pressing RT when it's saying press LT. Brain is just not functioning. Ah!
A loss will not be my fault.
Can he hit me from here? Oh. The way he jumps down like that is just so weird. Anyone else think it's just weird?
You can't keep this up.
Wait.
I can't get a clean shot.
She's OP. I don't mind it.
They're scared of you.
I know. They have taken to calling me the Desert Ghost.
Oh.
Desert ghost, huh?
Haunting Imperials has become a hobby of mine.
Wait, go down! Holy smokes.
It must have taken lifetimes to build this place. Now the people who built it are gone.
I came across the remnants of many civilizations during my travels. All things
Oh. Oh, I thought that was lava then. Now what? Smashed it.
enemies up ahead.
See, I can't mind control that one, but I could. Like we were having this.
Your souls are forfeit.
I could do it down below, but I can't do it up here. Do you know what I mean?
Let 'em trick you.
That's like what I was saying last time. This is a human, though,
I
right?
want to protect you.
See, now I can do it. It wouldn't let me do it. Like, it's so weird. And it just let me do it. It's almost like it lets you at a specific time do it. Kinda weird. Right, I'm changing my lightsaber. Don't like that yellow. Not a fan. I want red, but I don't think we got it. I don't know if you unlock red. What should we go for? Which one haven't we had? I don't think we did purple, did we? We didn't do purple yet.
Let's see how it handles.
Oh. Oh no, did we do purple? I can't remember.
Those look like Jedi.
Seer says Jeddah was once home to many who revered your kind. Perhaps they were.
My kind.
Right, where we got to go then? We came in down here. Oh.
There's the oasis.
Not far now.
I'm already done. Hello. I'm doing alright. How are you? Can't jump through there. Can't go under it.
I don't. You look like hell.
Gonna have to go through it.
You always love to climb.
Comes in handy.
If that was a joke, I hope you fall.
Boom. Oh no, they tricked me. Yeah, he didn't do it that time, did he?
Bad Jedi.
Ah! I don't like it.
Skriton lair.
But where's the Skriton?
Something's coming.
Take them down together.
Agreed.
Hell nah, bruh.
Hit him,
One
Marin.
more time. Is that it? I am ready. Yield.
That thing does lasts for so little amount of time. I don't even have enough time to do anything. Do it.
Are you alright?
No, I'm not alright. Just took one to the face.
You too.
What's this?
Kind of reminds me of those creatures off of Metro Exodus in the water.
Help me out?
Must I?
Thanks.
Seer would be disappointed if I left you to die in the desert.
We got to get on these things.
The Spammel.
You really think you can tame one?
Worth a shot.
Are you tired?
Just
What is
taking
that?
things in.
Also, what's that on the floor? It's like the shadow.
I wonder what spammels eat. What do you eat, beast?
Oh no. Look. Do you see it on the floor?
We must go.
It's like it has a shadow, but it's like messed up. Look. Tame. Get on one of these bad boys. I'm not sure I'd really want to get on one, but...
There we go, buddy. You want a hand?
Thank you. But I can manage.
Oh, we got a bit of a Titanic scene here. Look at the size of it. Wait, what's that? I want that. How do I get off? Let me off.
An oasis! We're saved!
Now we have the strength to reach the crossing.
May the Jedi watch over us.
What do I think between a 4080 and an XTX? I think if you're going to be using ray tracing and stuff, then definitely the 4080. If you're not bothered about ray tracing, probably the XTX.
Not with my friend.
They're both quite similarly priced, at least in the UK they are.
It's been years. You must have seen the entire galaxy.
Almost.
How was it?
Amazing. The sinking city of Karatao. The Persaya Cliffs.
What
This
is
galaxy
this thing?
suffers, but there's still beauty.
Any run-ins with the Empire?
Yes. These are dark times. I helped those I could.
I'm just glad you're all right.
You as well. Wherever I went, you were never far from my thoughts.
Just casually get on a giraffe. Can I go any faster?
I've never seen a storm like that.
It's hard to tell how long one will last.
Let's not wait to find out.
Oh,
My thoughts exactly.
almost went off.
You've avoided Seer for years. Why visit her now?
I need her help.
You're upgrading XTX is
Looking
more
for
than enough
something connected to
VRAM.
the Order.
Is decent in ray tracing. It really depends
Are
what
you
game.
still upset with us for leaving?
I didn't
I
see it
personally
coming.
wouldn't class any AMD cards as decent in ray tracing. Some of them are okay,
I understand.
but the 4080 is easily
We
better.
had our reasons.
If you're going to be using those settings.
Spammel friend, can you go any faster?
Depends what game though. Some games you can get away with it. Other games, you know, you take Cyberpunk for example. You can't even run path tracing with an XTX in 1080p. Like a 4070 outperforms an XTX in that game with ray tracing. That's like a big difference. Watch when they improve the driver. Yeah, but people have way the expectation on this whole driver improvement is like nuts in my opinion. Like, yeah, okay, they improve FPS a little bit, but you're talking about they need to. Oh god, the game's crashed. No, that's the first actual crash we've had like that. Jedi Survivor has crashed. The last time I didn't have that error. First time I've had that. It's always in cutscenes it does it. People have way too... Like, I'd be careful with your expectation on this whole driver improvement thing. Like, the issue with AMD is they fundamentally don't have the hardware for ray tracing inside the cards. Like, there's no amount of drivers that is gonna compete on the same level. Like, you can't... Like my analogy, you can't polish a turd. Not saying AMD graphics cards are a turd, but you can't... You can only improve performance to a certain extent, and then you just become limited by hardware. You're always going to be limited by that hardware as long as it's not inside the cards. Like, it's as simple as that. Those cards will never perform the same as nvidia at this current gen. They just won't. There's no driver that anyone can create that will fix that. It's impossible. Like, of course you can improve it a little bit, like, of course, but it's not going to compete in anywhere close in the way their cards are currently designed. It's not going to compete. It's as simple as that. Like, you can spend all the time in the world on drivers, but you're still limited by hardware. Doesn't make a difference. And we're talking, like, the improvements for ray tracing, like in Cyberpunk, for example, you would have to make a gain to compete. Like, we're talking a 4070 outperforms an XTX. So for an XTX to compete with those settings, you're talking about increasing FPS by like 80. Like, that's just not going to happen ever. Like, it doesn't matter how many drivers they release, they're not increasing frames by that much. It's just not going to happen. Maybe in next generation, sure, if they improve the hardware, but there's no way they're going to do that this gen. Maybe like 5 or 10, like maybe, is a possibility. They add FSR, you'll see maybe a 30 to 40 jump, but you're not creating anywhere near the. There's still, even with FSR 3, the fundamental frames are like way lower. So even with FSR 3, you'll get a boost of frames, but it still won't be on the same level. Right, let's try this again. Maybe check with rate. We haven't really changed any settings, have we? I'm not sure where it's going to have saved me from. In the 8000 series, yeah, of course. In the 8000 series, then it's a different story, depending on what hardware they use. Like, if they actually improve the hardware to deal with ray tracing better, then yeah, of course, then it's different. But that's, you know, that's not. We're talking about a different thing then. I just see that all the time. Like, well, the drivers are going to improve it, so it'll be fine. But I think this is a bad expectation to have, because if you're thinking that it's gonna be on par with nvidia, that's just not going to happen this gen. Like, if those are your expectations, then you're going to be very disappointed. Because it's just, I don't think it's technologically impossible to do that. Should we try switching ray tracing off and see if that actually makes any difference? It's like the same with people saying that the 30 series graphics cards are going to get frame generation. They're not. They don't have the hardware. They're missing the actual fundamental hardware for it. And like, you can mod it, okay, but it's not the same. You're not going to have the same performance because the actual technology is not there. So like, we get like 4 or 5 FPS more from ray tracing. It's basically no different again. I was doing this the other day, wasn't it? But I'm not having a dig at AMD. I'm just saying, I think a lot of people's expectations are like way out, and that's obviously a problem, because then when it doesn't happen, people are going to be very disappointed when it was never going to happen, if that makes sense. You'd get DLSS 3 at a degraded performance. Well, yeah, but nvidia aren't releasing it. The only way you're getting it is someone's modding it, which has already been done, I believe. But it would be nowhere. It's not. Nvidia are never going to release an official DLSS 3 for the 30 series. I'd be very surprised if they ever do that. The only, you know, like I say, the only way you're getting it is through a mod, which they've already done. But it's not taken off because it's not good. It's not as good. Like, the actual hardware that it uses to render acceleration or something, it doesn't exist in the architecture for the 30 series, so... Yeah, exactly. That architecture doesn't have it, and nvidia aren't going to add that to it, so...
Where'd the spam run off to?
Like, that's, yet again, my point of just people have this expectation based off nothing, though. Like, they're just hopeful. People are hopeful that it will come, which I get, being hopeful, but I don't, it's not too realistic. We'll wait until we get out of this bit and see what the ray tracing's off is like. I feel like this is not a very good example here. Do I think AMD will try and pursue path tracing? To be honest, I don't really know how... A lot of AMD stuff sometimes doesn't make much sense to me. Like, this gen, they had a massive opportunity to, like, stick a... to, like, really do over NVIDIA. And they just haven't, like... Even with their pricing, they had such an opportunity to, like, really do NVIDIA over and, like, seize that opportunity while everyone hates them, but they just haven't. I feel like they've just not really done anything. They've not, like, pushed any boundaries or changed anything. So, like, that was just a bit disappointing, in my opinion. Like the XTX, for example, they could have made the pricing on that so good that it would have like completely done NVIDIA over, but they just charged the same price as like a 4080, and it's like, it's, in my opinion, in terms of what you get, it falls down on hurdles like ray tracing and stuff like that, and the fact it doesn't have frame generation yet and stuff like this. But they're charging the same price as a card that does have all that and is better at ray tracing. So it's like, I don't get that. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. Why, you know, why you would come in with that, but... VRAM is the opportunity. Yeah, but... you can have as much VRAM as you want, but if the card fundamentally struggles with stuff, it's still not a good proposition. Like, you know, they've increased the VRAM, but that alone is not a reason to buy it. You know, it's still, it's not as good in like multiple other areas. So therefore, what's the incentive for me to buy that? You know, and like I understand that AMD's more a long-term game. But it's like, why would I spend that amount of money right now on something that I've got to wait 12 months to be the equivalent? Like, that's not a good value proposition, in my opinion. I don't get that kind of, that business attitude. I don't get that at all. Like, I would just spend the same money for a card that works now. Like, why, you know? I don't understand the logic behind the decision making there. Like, that doesn't make sense to me, at least. Like, they're playing the long game, I guess, but well, does that pay off? Who knows? I mean, we're not there yet.
Tell me what adventures you and BD have had since we last saw each other.
Right. Same as always. Fighting the Empire, helping out where we can. Not staying in one place too long.
You've seen an XTX is fast like a 4090. I mean, I've not seen that. I've tested both, and the XTX is nowhere near. Not sure what videos you've been looking at.
A place where the Empire can't find us. But it would mean leaving the fight.
The only way you'd have it on par is if you had... If you on the XTX, you were using FSR performance, and on the 4090, you were at native. Okay, maybe then the frames are the same, but that's not a comparison.
Look into the fire. It will warm you. Keep you company on dark nights.
I've switched ray tracing off now just to see if there's any difference, but there's not really any difference.
It will consume.
We had this issue with the 4080 as well. Like, you switch ray tracing on and off, it doesn't really make any difference.
Until there is only ash. But on a cold night,
1080p. Let me. I'll wait until the cutscene's finished.
a warm fire is perfect.
I'll try FSR or something first, then we can look.
And the company is not so bad either.
I missed you, Marin.
And I you. I had to leave, Cal. In order to see the galaxy on my own terms.
7900 XT is better than a 47. Absolutely, yeah, but the XT is about £300 more expensive. So you would expect it. You'd expect it to be better.
Myself. Reflected in all the places and people I encountered. Dathomir will always be my home, but it does not need to define me.
I never understood why you left.
Saw a video earlier about... So, yeah, there's issues with the toggling and the settings. We saw that when I played on the first mission, we tested that out. It doesn't seem to change. But when you restart, it's never apparent when ray tracing is on or not. Basically, there's no way to tell. Because then when you restart, it says ray tracing's on, but the performance you get increased performance, which doesn't make sense. So until they fix it, I don't think there's any way to know. Gave up on that a little bit because it was just kept restarting and it was just didn't really know what the settings were.
You missed a spot.
Morning.
18 gigs of RAM. Yeah, it was increased up, and then it seems to... I'm almost certain there's some sort of memory leak in the game, because it increased... I think we were at like 25 like 10 minutes ago. And then it almost then wipes. And if we sort of give it another 10-15 minutes, it'll probably increase again. So if I now switch ray tracing back on... Wonder if we see any difference. Are they going to update more FPS in this game? I hope so. I think they've released statements. Okay, so we dropped FPS by about 10 maybe. We were about 75, weren't we? Now we're at 65. Very, very small difference. Like, if any. Sometimes there's no difference. Sometimes there's like 10 to 20 FPS or something like that. Super, super odd. Yeah, I think they've released statements saying they're going to do updates for the game, so I don't know how quickly they'll do it, but did you want to see 1080p with these settings? Should imagine you won't drop below 60 with 1080p. You'd get maybe two or three more as well if I was off stream, so
Survived our first storm together.
you'd maybe be between 85 and 90 average.
Glad we got to see each other again. How long are you staying on Jeddah?
I don't know.
You'd maybe even push...
But I am
I've
excited
messed
to
that up.
see this.
You'd maybe even push 100 FPS in some areas, probably.
Bad. He opened up a cantina. Loon Saloon.
He named it after his great grandmother.
Okay,
It's more important
how
to
do we do
raise some
this?
family.
Oh, he smashed it. Look at that. And hello. They released a statement saying it's people using Windows 10. Wait, Microsoft probably paid them, didn't they, to say that, to try and force people. They're blaming me then. Not a good way to start a bad game release. Start blaming your customers. It's not a good start, is it?
Hello, my friend. It's so very good to see
Not too bad frames though with 1080p. It's probably be a lot more stable. If you switch ray tracing off and gain the extra 10, you'd be close to 100
It's an honor.
in open gameplay.
Never thought I'd meet you in person.
The honor is mine, Cal. Sears told me everything. You have demonstrated great bravery.
It's only our fault. It has always been.
Overwhelming adversity.
Thing is, I'll upgrade to Windows 11, and then they'll say, "Oh, there's some issue with Windows 11 with this game." It's like, oh man, well, you got to switch something off to get it to work properly.
To find another rendezvous point.
Can't you know? You're not. I don't think you're ever safe.
Your tracks. Come, let me escort you inside.
I mean, there's issues, massive issues with PS5 with this game, and that's got nothing to do with Windows 10. How'd they get out of that one?
Did you find the Zepho?
Oh, you're using the PS5 disk drive edition. It only works properly on the digital edition. That's why.
Ultimately, that failure inspired me to seek out other Jedi survivors. That search led me back to my older.
That's probably what they'll say.
The archive is this way.
On the digital download, you should have bought the disc version, the physical copy. It's a problem with the digital download. Still get the stutters at 1080p though. I don't think you're ever safe from them, especially with the latest cards.
Still breathing.
And I'm glad.
But we're kind of averaging in
I
around
read
80,
some news
84,
about a
85.
Jedi terrorist on Coruscant not long ago.
Like I say, with ray tracing off, you'd be close to 100.
Well, the Mantis is better than
You should see the other guys.
Is this native? At the moment, this is 1080p, native 1080p with ray tracing.
This base is
We
well
just
hidden.
switched to it quick to check it out.
Well, the Empire's presence has grown these past years. They are much too strong to fight directly, but we do what we can.
I'll switch back to 1440p in a sec.
You don't want to keep Seer waiting, do you?
It is critical, of course, that our work remains secret.
What work exactly?
Better to ask Seer.
Don't know why it was a good idea. I thought it was a good idea to say that. Yeah, I guess they're probably just panicking though.
So,
It's like trying to deflect.
not my preferred weather forecast, but more common by the day. Where did you weather the storm?
A cave past the old market. Our Spammel friend showed us the way.
You've a habit for making new friends wherever
It's
you
like
go.
when you send your code
Survival
off to
instinct.
QA,
I
and then they
intercepted
come back to you
some
and say there's just like you've got a list of 20 issues, and
Your
it's like,
reputation
well, it's not me. It must be your
Yeah.
test, you know.
Quite
It's never my fault.
yes.
Good. How are you feeling?
Better. That team
It worked when I last touched it. What's going on here? Oh, we do get dips though. We just hit 60 then with that stuff. It's just those. If they can fix that stuff. Thing is though, Unreal Engine 4 is just like. It's known for the stuttering like that. I don't know how much they can fix that. They could probably reduce it. I don't think they can ever remove it, but they could surely definitely reduce that.
Just keep trying. It's not like Brother Armai has to break contact.
Was Cyberpunk also bad at its... I think Cyberpunk didn't work on anything.
I knew the storm wouldn't deter you.
I can't... What did I first play that game on? I can't remember. It might have been a
Rebuilding
3090.
temple archives.
But it didn't run good on that.
As long as this knowledge remains.
They had to withdraw it on PS4 and stuff from the store, didn't they? And all of that. I don't think it ran good on anything.
It's incredible. But something tells me there's more to this than just holobooks.
Yes.
It costs them more money to be able to edit.
Part of a
Yeah, no, I don't mean to like. There's always gonna be. It's always gonna be there. But I've seen it before in Unreal Engine 4 games where there's loads of stuttering and they manage to reduce it to like. It still happens, but it's like nowhere near as
Jedi
bad.
survivors?
So I'm sure they can definitely reduce it to the point where it's like barely noticeable. At least that's what I've seen from some games before.
Why didn't you tell me?
You never asked. Besides, I hear you've been busy making yourself the Empire's most wanted.
I wanted to prove to the galaxy that the Empire isn't invulnerable. That you can resist. That you have to fight if things are gonna get better.
Is it worth to play Fallen Order? I never actually completed it.
And they pretend they're free anyway.
If you've got it free, I'd suggest giving it a go at least. Maybe play that first until they fix
Chose a
this.
hard path.
And it hasn't made a difference.
Probably is your better bet at the if you've not played it.
While the Empire's trained its eyes on you.
I played through quite a lot of it, but I got a bit
Build
bored.
network, find allies and save lives.
But yeah, it'd probably be good to play through that and wait for them to fix this, and then you can play this.
Just giving up. I was wrong.
Cal, you were just a child when they sent you off to war. You know, there was a time when I remember that the Jedi were more than just weapons. But we both have our roles to play in this struggle.
Yeah, but that's why I'm here. See her.
Will you get a load of this?
Are there any Unreal Engine 5 games? There's a few, yeah. There's
But kind of creepy though.
Fortnite, that uses Unreal Engine 5.
Well, hello, BD.
Okay.
Fortnite,
Your time in the desert.
that Rock City, that's Unreal Engine 5, isn't it?
Storm covered our tracks.
Redfall.
The Empire.
Redfall's finally preloaded. Nice, I need to do that. I think Redfall's Unreal Engine 5, isn't it?
And who's this?
That comes out tomorrow.
Rivatuner. He's a friend.
It's so nice to finally meet you.
This hunk of trouble. Hey, we're all together. Huh?
Yes. Now, what brings you all to Jeddah?
We're searching for a lost
It's Unreal Engine 4, is it? Oh, okay.
Tanalorr. You ever heard of it?
I thought it was
It's on
5
the
for
other
some
side of a
reason.
deadly nebula called the Kobo Abyss.
Well, our archives are far from complete, but I'm sure Master Corto is up to the task.
With pleasure.
The trouble is, we're not the only ones looking for this place.
I knew this was sounding too easy.
Guy's name is Dagan Gera. He was a Jedi. Now he leads a band of raiders on the Outer Rim. There's an old temple there. Dagan intends to reclaim it.
A Jedi temple out of the reach of the Empire could mean that there's information there that we don't have in the archive.
I believe I have something. Oh, you're too kind, BD. I'll start with the bad news.
Well, boy, this guy knows his audience.
I found no information related to crossing the Kobo Abyss. However, I found 2 mentions of this Dagan Gera. He had a retreat on Kobo, and records show him frequently visiting a laboratory on its moon.
Okay, we'll check him out.
If you find anything, bring it to me. I am happy to assist further.
Thank you. Both of you.
You're welcome, Cal. I hope you find what you're searching for.
May the Force be with you.
And with you.
Right, let's switch it back to 1440p now. There's not really a huge difference between like 20, 30 FPS.
I cannot.
Should we try with FSR quality now? We've not checked that out, have we? See if we get any dits below 60. Should be alright. Can I not go out there? Oh, the game's crashing. Oh my god, second one. Same error again. We are sorry that the game crashed. Our goal is to prevent crashes like this from occurring. Low level fatal error. First time we've seen this. It's twice now. What's that? That's 2 in an hour. Game did crash, yeah. I'll just boot back up. It might be because we're changing the settings loads. That might not be helping. First time I've seen that crash, though. We did have that other crash with the 4080, but I didn't get that error. I think that was when it was trying to update in Steam that it crashed my game, and we didn't have it happen again, did we? This has happened twice with that error now. It could just be because I'm changing the settings mid-game. It doesn't like it for some reason. That the game is running fine on AMD CPUs. Lazy gamer, I've seen people who can't even boot the game with Ryzen 9 7950X 3Ds. They can't even boot the game. So I don't think it's limited to either. Seems like it's a problem on both. Tom Snapchats, hello, how's it going? Action, yo. How are you? I think after changing settings, yeah, probably, but we changed it so much, and every time you restart, it takes you back to the previous save. That can sometimes be quite far. I didn't have this. We did this loads with the other cards, and it never crashed. I'm not entirely sure that that's the problem. It probably doesn't help, but it didn't do it. I didn't get that game error with any other cards, so. Not entirely sure that that's just the single problem, but... In fact, I think the first error I got was before we even changed the settings. Why did my guy just jump in? That was weird. You see that? Little hop. Lord Akato, hello.
Coming, Cam.
Right, so we've got FSR on quality at the moment. How's my AM5? I've still got to get all the parts in that.
Empire's presence has grown these past years. They are much too strong to fight.
Still need a motherboard, and I'm probably just going to need some extra fans.
It is critical, of course, that our work remains secret.
What work exactly?
Better to ask Seer yourself. Meanwhile,
Good luck in the game.
Aaron and I will
Thanks.
meet our new arrivals. So, how was the desert?
Cold, stormy, and too many Imperials.
Call of Duty 2022.
Weather forecast. But more common by the
Which
day.
one? What's that? Modern
Weather
Warfare 2?
weathered the storm.
A cave past the old market. Our Spammel friend showed us the way.
You've a habit for making new friends wherever you go.
Oh, we can skip. See, this is the issue. You restart games,
Your reputation is growing.
it puts you back. Sometimes it only puts you back a little bit. I'll just skip all the cutscenes and that. Still stutters quite a bit though, even with FSR. How do I skip? Oh no.
Just keep trying.
Do me a favour.
My brother
Oh, you can't skip with the controller, it has to be on the... I can't see!
I will escort you back to the Mantis.
So you're not joining us?
I cannot.
You could beat a boss, go back to the ship. Yeah. That's my biggest... It's crashing again!
Hey, Cal.
No way! Can it not get past that bit? That was the exact same place, right? Oh no. Not looking good, bruv. Can I skip that cutscene before it crashes? I don't think I've got time. I don't think I've got enough time. Shelton, hello, how's the game? Funny you ask that. Ray tracing is on. Yeah, you reckon switch that off? You reckon that's causing it? Maybe the save is corrupted, do you reckon? You can't load in though, I don't think, from any other... Unless maybe I find a cloud save. But the cloud save will be before I started playing today, right? Oh no, it'd have probably wiped the save from when I crashed, if that makes sense. Who had repeated crashes. Yeah, it's weird because I've not crashed at all. I crashed once with a 4080, but it was to do with my Steam updating seemed to crash my game. I didn't get this error. I'm getting like a full-on, like Star Wars Jedi Survivor fatal error. I'll switch off ray tracing. That could maybe be it. Is my GPU overclocked? No. Is it crashing on the same settings? No. It's done it in... It's done it native and with FSR now. We'll try it without ray tracing. That might maybe be doing it. But the only issue is how do we know if it's off or not? Oh, what a mess. Is it off? Who knows? I mean, the only way I can think, right, just do this. So it's like rendering at the lowest res possible. The only two things I can think is I skip the cutscene. Restart the game again, you reckon? So it's definitely off. Skip the cutscene before it crashes, but we've got like 2 seconds to do that. Boss level, so good benchmark. Enjoying the bank holiday. It's bank holiday, is it? Didn't know. How was the Plague Tale? That was decent, that game. I still need to finish that game. It is good graphics. It's just quite repetitive though, that game. There's like quite a lot of different chapters, isn't there? And it gets I always get a bit bored with games. If they go on for a while and it's very repetitive, I'd normally half the time don't complete them. Right, pray for me, people. Optimize it, optimize it. Optimize as much as humanly possible. Optimize everything 100 times over. Right, it's optimized. Right, let's just check. Right, ray tracing's off. We're rendering it, who only knows. Some absolute outrageous res. Why does he jump in? So stupid. He does like a little hop.
This base is well hidden.
Yes. Well, the Empire.
Right, I won't bother getting the overlay up. I'm gonna run to the bit where it crashes, try and get past it, and then I can reassess. We can switch the settings back. Because it could also maybe... do you think it's probably not MSI Afterburner doing it? Because we've played fine up until this point and it's not done it.
Better to ask Seer yourself. Meanwhile, Marin and I will greet our new arrival.
Alright, run.
So, how is
Quite blurry with ultra performance. I do wonder what frames we're getting. Send it. Feels like we're masters of this bit now. Do I just try and skip it? I might just have my finger on the space. And I'll just immediately try and skip it. This is Ultra Performance DLSS. FSR, there is no DLSS.
I will escort you back to the Mantis.
So you're not joining us?
I cannot.
Right, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. Slowly. Maybe if I go really slow, the game's got a chance to, like, not completely and utterly bottle it. I'm going to try and skip it. I think we were good, though. I skipped it, but I think we were good. Oh my god, I thought it just crashed again.
A real stormtrooper won't stay still.
Oh my god, I got a gun.
There you go.
Not bad.
I think we were safe, though. We got past where it crashed, I think. It looked like we did.
My mistake.
How do I get off this?
Concentrate and pull the trigger.
Replenish ammo.
Cal does not like stormtroopers.
You think it's ray tracing? Probably, yeah. Oh, charge shot.
Impressive.
I think you got it.
Right, let me go. You've got to replace it, have you? I don't really use dual wield because
So where are we headed first? Back to Kobo?
right, so I switch it. I don't know what those things
The High Republic
are.
settlement first.
Yeah, let's scope it out.
I'll get in the ship. I'll get in the ship and then I'll do it. Where's the layout? I just had to switch everything off because we were crashing. I had to get past it. I had to get past that point, otherwise it was just kept crashing. See how many frames we're getting. No, it won't work. There we go. Woo. How do we take off?
Ready to go?
Where we gotta go? Travel here. Shattered Moon. I don't want to go to there. Oh, okay. The other one we'd been to already. Right. What settings were we testing out before? We were testing out ray tracing and quality 1440p, right? Do I dare do it? Hopefully it's saved.
Maybe those anchorites aren't so bad after all.
Didn't you call him?
You get pretty good frames in here anyway.
Before Seer told me they're helping.
Still didn't figure out how I changed all these clothes and stuff.
Right.
Yeah, working with the group called the Hidden Path.
Anyone know how to do that?
So keep it in
Oh my god.
Understood. Seems like you got
The lag. Oh, okay, we can save it here.
So, Cordova thinks we'll find out how to cross the abyss by tracking down Dagon's old haunts.
That's right.
So I thought you could do it at the workbench, but
Laboratory on the moon, Greasy?
I'm sure I've seen it.
I'm a busy
Blaster.
no time to visit broken grooves. First Jeddah, now this.
But I don't have the option.
Are nothing but trouble.
Jeddah's a moon. Had no idea.
All right, Cal, get up here.
Not messing with this.
And I'm sure I've seen people change the clothes and that. I honestly don't know how to do it. I'm sure it was in here somewhere. It's been like Star Citizen. It's in the start menu, is it? That's kind of weird. What, is it, can I change it mid-game?
smidge rusty. You?
A little restless, but we'll be fine.
Listen to you, Mr. Optimistic. Hey, you want to do me a favor? Cut it out. You're giving me a stomachache.
Sure it's not your cooking?
That's weird, isn't it? Oh yeah. Why is it so bright? Okay, I can't look at that right now.
What was that?
We're almost there.
That's hurt my eyes.
Locals say the moon's haunted.
You think I can change it now? Hey. What are we going for? I quite like the Jedi thing. How do I... Abilities. What else can you do? Is that it? Oh, I see. Ah! It looks weird with that. Beard, haven't unlocked it. That doesn't... Alright, don't really care about the other stuff. Here we go. Redfall didn't come out today. No, it comes out tomorrow.
They couldn't have put this laboratory in a sunnier place?
No kidding. But if we find something here that'll help us navigate the Kobo Abyss, so be it.
The way Grease tells it?
I'll have to look what time it comes out tomorrow. I'm not sure exactly what time.
And now we're on a lunar graveyard.
If it's like a
A lot of graveyards.
5 o'clock England release, or is it like midnight tonight? I'm not sure. I'll have to look later. I need to preload it.
Reminds me of the forest array, just on a much grander scale.
See, the graphics here don't look that good. But when you're down on the planet, it looks so much better.
The station is closed. They're here.
Who's here?
We've been attacked. Evacuation protocols in order.
Right, where we gotta go? I'm waiting for Assassin's Creed Mirage, yeah.
Cordova said there were
I'm excited for that. Not,
mechanisms
we've got a while though. I think it's like October or November, isn't it?
all over it.
How many hours do I have in the game? It said just before I started today, I think it was 11. So, probably like 12 or 13 now. I heard some people saying there's about 25 hours.
I really think there's something past
So maybe we're just about half.
Centauri Cree does. I suppose that's enough for the Council.
Okay, so not that way.
Oh my goodness, almost fell. Not too bad with FSR quality on. Still, the stuttering's all still there.
To see this place operational after all this time. Let's stay
But
alert.
we're not really
Find that
dipping. I
lab.
think we've dipped close to 60 when it stutters, but it's not been as bad. The stuttering in actual gameplay is less... oh, I wasn't looking. Is way less obvious. Less noticeable. Only time I'm really seeing it is in the frame time. This is like the Death Star.
Excuse me. Sectors 5 through 9 inoperable. Sectors 1 through 4 operational. Facility status activated. Array status deactivated.
There is some weirdness though, definitely in the. Like, look at his hair, his face in that when I'm moving. Do you see the kind of graininess with FSR? Definitely some weirdness going on there. Kraytech with the $5. Thanks, dude. Thanks for the background entertainment while I'm working. No worries. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the super chat. Oh my god. That scared the life out of me. Come on, bro.
Come on! Everything good.
They were waiting for us.
I do like the combat in this game, it's pretty good. The artifacting, yeah.
I'll run him through. I've trained for this. Supposed to be here.
Searching for something. I can't open it.
Greetings. Facility is performing at suboptimal levels. Array remains alert.
Oh yeah, the blaster. How do I do it?
Bad feeling? Yeah.
Oh, it's like this.
Me too.
It kind of scares me a bit because I'm not that good at the combat. Oh my god!
Just how many more are waiting for us?
There's too many. Oh my god! Oh no!
Take that! You'll play!
You really don't want us looking around.
There were so many! They were just lining up. It's quite funny.
Won't be locked for long.
Right, should we try... Oh. I was gonna switch, I was gonna switch the, That's not really worked, has it?
Preloading protocol.
This guy's just lost his head.
BD.
This guy's got no head.
Never thought I'd have to fight a Magna Guard.
That guy got rocked. I've absolutely smashed that. Davis Fax, hello! Oh, I enjoy the game. It's not too bad. The performance is just obviously a massive problem. The performance is an issue. Aside from that, I quite like it. The combat's cool. I enjoy that. I can imagine... I've had some people saying like that have completed it. It gets a bit boring. I think they drag... The game's quite long. I can see it maybe getting a bit repetitive. But I'm probably... Well, we're like 12 or 13 hours in. I like it so far. It's good. It's fun to play. The stuttering already is definitely way more noticeable at native. I can feel it without even looking. Right, what do I do here? Wall run it? What did I just do with this thing? I did something. What do you reckon is the quickest way? Jump it? Oh. Oh, look at that. Feels like Ratchet and Clank. Shortcut, is it? Oh.
Got something?
Close one.
Nice job, BB.
Oh no, not one of those. I got wrecked last time. Do I try it? Alright, I'll give it a go. I got... Maybe with the gun. It lags so badly when it's... Oh my god. No, wait. Clone Wars. This is pretty satisfying. Problem is there's so many. It's like, it's hard to like, it's like sensory overload trying to block. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't see. It's locking onto people. That's really annoying. How do I do? Stop doing that. Oh wait, hang on. Do they just keep coming? What am I doing wrong? Oh, I need to kill 150, do I? Is that what I gotta do? Jump! Oh, that killed loads. Ah! I should probably just go for it and use the health, shouldn't I? That'd be quicker. That killed like 10 or more that. I need him to just keep chucking frags. What the hell? What the hell? What was that? That killed all of them. This is crazy. How many are we on? Those things keep landing on me. The little pods. What are we on? $40, 142, 144. One more. Hey. That wasn't hard. As long as you've got the as long as you've got the health.
It's gone now. We did it.
Just quite intense. Oh, I've messed that up. Oh. Do we drop down maybe? Oh no, wait. Ah, it's over this way, is it?
Look out ahead, BD! Not out of it yet!
There's something down here. Oh, have I don't... what have I done? Oh, I can climb back up. Do me a favour, guys. Make sure to like the stream if you haven't. Let's try hit 100. 18 off. That's all we need.
Hitting me! Nice work, buddy.
Sector 5 Delta, no anomalies. Scanning. Sector 5 Epsilon, no anomalies. Scanning. Sector 5 Zeta, one anomaly. The sky is broken. We've been attacked.
Onto that, I assume. Come on. No, no, no. How do I jump? Oh, he smashed it. Ooh. Just hit the like button. Thanks, I appreciate it. Oh god.
We can do this.
Oh no, I wasn't paying attention. Wait, how do we do this then? Oh, I see. You got that bit in the middle. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Oh. Get ready. We want off here? Yeah.
Ready, BD?
Oh my god, I wasn't looking again. Oh, I've messed it up. I've messed that up. Wait, what happened? Made it. Some assets seem repetitive. Yeah. Like, this stuff is already fun, but could you imagine doing this for another 12 hours if it's 25 hours of game? It's a lot, isn't it?
Another base for the Bedlam Raiders. We're unstoppable. We're gonna
At 1% low as well. Is that because I was going up to the menu? It's definitely entertaining. I could see it run. I could see it getting. That's kind of part of why I never really completed the first game. It's because all that stuff's really fun, but then you do that for like 20 hours. Just that same thing. It's like, oh, okay. It doesn't retain my attention. And it's cool, like on that desert map was cool, the second world was cool. This map's kind of a bit more boring, I would say.
You shouldn't be here. No.
Kind of reminds me of the first. Reminds me of the first level.
I have sustained damage. You must die.
This is like that scene with who's the guy? Who's the guy who trains Obi-Wan and they fight the red-faced guy, Darth Maul, between the and he gets sliced in half.
You have guts, I'll give you that. But I've got my orders. Time's up.
Prepare yourself.
You need to do better than that.
Subdue it. Strike.
What would you buy a 4080 or 4090 for 4K? Qui-Gon Jinn, that's it. You know that scene where the like lasers come down and they can't fight and they're looking at each other? That's what that green reminds me of. I remember seeing that movie as a kid. Like, that is so intense, that scene.
Of course.
And then like they have to stop fighting, don't they? That was great, that. And at one point he just like puts his lightsaber down and like sits down, doesn't he? I love that scene. For 1440p? Well, I wouldn't bother getting a 4090. I mean, a 4080 is even quite overkill for 1440p, but if you're going to buy it, then the 4080. The 4090, I would say, it's a lot of money to spend to play 1440p. Even the 4080 is... You could get much better value. You don't need to spend that much for 1440p. At least... What's going on? Is this thing on a timer? No, don't do it. Don't. Who played Spider-Man Remastered? Yeah, I played it. I completed it. Darth Maul was awesome. Yeah, he was like a good villain because he was like chasing them down, wasn't he, throughout the movie? But you didn't really know, like, you knew he was bad, but then it didn't really show much of him. He was always just chasing them. I remember that's quite intense. I assume. Might have to watch that movie.
Glad you're excited.
That's the one with the pod racing as well, isn't it?
I bet Z can get the data off this disk.
I think it is, because there's that scene where they got Anakin, haven't they? And they're racing back to the ship and he's chasing them.
Make sure the way is sealed. Nobody gets through. Not even that Jedi scum.
Target is a coward.
That's right. I would prefer to kill him myself, but I'd sooner not answer to Ravis. There's always next time.
Oh, okay, we're the other side, are we? I just jumped down there. That's gone wrong.
Initiate strong attack. Time is up. Target struck. Persist.
Wait, what? Hell nah.
Sounds like they're defending something important up ahead.
Can I grab that? Ah, here we go. Subscribe to Action. Thanks, dude.
You cannot enter the laboratory.
Oh. Use the force on the grenade. Oh. That was close.
Let's get this data disk back to Z.
Can I make that jump, do you reckon? Oh, it's a wall run. Oh, damn.
Target is approaching high-value locations. Initiate defense.
No, push him off.
Whatever's ahead, you really don't want us getting to it.
Planet is pretty cool.
Whatever happened tore this moon apart.
Reminds me of Star Citizen. Oh, no! Snake! Shoot me. Go on. Is he not going to do it? He just dodges it. Oh. Oh my god. Any tests with Resizable BAR? We've got it on, but I don't have any videos like side by side, but I've like had a look on and off, and it makes no difference. I didn't think it was worth doing it. There's like no difference between the two. I think it's very specific. In certain games, there's maybe a difference, but overall, there's like you'll notice not really any difference. I think like Forza, I think there's maybe a little bit of a difference, but pretty much every game you'll notice like no difference. Whose idea was that? How do I not... Wait. Wait. Is it on a timer? Because it never seems to end. I've just... Oh, God. Your 1% lows. Yeah, but in terms of actual, like, frame rate, it doesn't increase your frame rate, does it? At least for me, I've never seen it really increase frame rate any significant amount. I have it on anyway. It's automatically on for me, so I don't switch it off. Oh my god, my health.
Hey, BD.
But I've just noticed that there was basically no difference whenever I've tried it. Yeah, fair enough. I've got it on anyway. I mean, you know, I've never personally noticed any huge difference. It's on anyway. Will I play Resident Evil 4 Remake? I've completed it. I played it loads. Just check on the channel. All the streams and videos are on the channel. Oh dear. Almost went off. Helps reduce... Well, it certainly doesn't help in this game. It does not save it. Where have I got to jump to?
Poor droids. Left alone here for centuries. Until the raiders came.
Sam for AMD. Same thing with that though. 20 to 30%. I've never seen that. I've never seen that difference between it being on and off, like, ever.
Cordova will want to see this.
In some games you get slight difference, but no way 30%. It's nowhere near. It's like probably yet again only certain games where you really benefit massively like that. But like for most games, I doubt you'd see a huge difference. That ain't fair. I'm trying to get my gun out. Oh, I want that lightsaber. In Assassin's Creed Valhalla, you get a massive... Yeah, well, that's what I've said, though. Like, certain games you will, but people, for some reason, take those percentages as, like... Because you get you get a jump in one game, people then are like, well, you get a 30% increase. Like, that's a big claim, because pretty much every other game you won't get that. Like, there's a difference between saying you get that much of a big difference in one game and you get that much difference with it on, because then people think that it's like that in every game, which is just not the case. People put way too much emphasis on these things. Like, if your game's running badly and stuff, it's the same thing with this whole driver update thing. Like, people have way too much expectation on these things, I think, a lot of the time. Somehow miraculously is going to give them crazy frames. I'm in combat, what?
No wonder you're so valuable.
Where's my pistol? Oh, I've got a new lightsaber, look. Is FSR on? No, we switched that off. 1440p epic, ray tracing on, FSR's disabled.
Fight by my side.
No, come back.
Impaling.
What's going on?
Over here.
That hurt?
It's really slow with this lightsaber, but it's cool.
Look at him go! I don't want to patrol.
Yeah, exactly. It's not general. Only works well in certain games. And yeah, exactly. I only said that because I see a lot of people saying like, "Oh, make sure you switch that on because you'll get a huge jump." And it's like it doesn't work. So like, yes or no. People think it's just some kind of performance toggle that you switch on, and you're just automatically going to get more frames. Like, it's a very for most games, it's a very minimal difference. You know, you get the odd game where it's good, but I think I see a lot of people in chat sometimes thinking it's going to somehow miraculously make, you know, this game, for example, even though we do have it on, but people are like, make sure you've got it switched on, and it's like, it's not going to make a difference, like, you know? This game is just like a fundamental problem.
That's right. Run.
People think, oh, I'll get 60. If I switch it on, I'll get 100. It's like, it's not going to happen.
I'll never give in.
I wish it would, but I think, yeah, sometimes people think it's some kind of like magical performance toggle. Ah, jump off. Oh, we're back on the ship, are we? Now all we need is to change that colour of that lightsaber to red. And we're basically Kylo Ren.
You spot that crater as we were coming in?
Oh yeah, on Intel Arc, yeah. Yeah, I was talking more about like nvidia and AMD.
I'm on watch here. So far, I've spotted one nervous Latero.
Where do you want to go, buddy?
I wonder if that'll be the same for the next gen in Intel Arc.
Headed to Kobo? Drinks are on me. Actually, forget that last You give that old tech Cal found in the lab a look?
I'm excited to see what they do the next interlock,
Maybe we'll
but
put some pieces together after we check out Dagon's retreat on Kobo.
People go to Kobo after things fall apart, not to put things back together.
You seem pretty put together, Grease.
But don't you have a silver tongue? Maybe I'll let you take the Manus for a swing sometime.
Really?
On second thought, no. Arriving at our destination.
Sam is enabled. Yeah, no, I know exactly. I've got rebar and everything. That's all automatically disabled. I never had to touch it anyway. We'll be back now. Back on the first. Okay, cool.
Master Cordova's research shows an abandoned settlement past the east side of the valley. Let's go check it out.
I want to go in this ship. Right, where we gotta go? Up through there. Is that the underground? I think that might be the underground tunnel.
Take a look at what I have.
Who's this guy? Is that the guy from Resident Evil Village?
Welcome. Take a look.
Was it Village, the like big guy, the trader?
Inside of the outer rim. Now that's a Domodendra guarantee.
Hear that, buddy? A guarantee.
That's right. Shop's built on trust and quality, and I aim to keep it that way. Take a look around.
Oh my god. Oh my god, look at the handlebar mustache. Not really anything that, apart from the handlebar.
Ooh, take a look at that.
Game looks better than console version. Yeah, I've heard that a fair bit. Am I going to try Redfall tomorrow? Yeah, I will be, yeah. To be honest, there's been a lot of hate for Redfall for like the last 2 or 3 weeks. Was it ever since on Xbox they said it's going to be 30 FPS? It seems to be receiving quite a lot of hate already. It's impossible to play if it's not on the performance mode, but it looks worse. Yeah, I assume because obviously it's rendering at a lower resolution to get the frames. What's weirdly, touch wood, I had 2 crashes. No, I had like 3 crashes from that little cutscene. Since then, it's not crashed once. And we've got the same settings.
Prospector's Folly.
It's weird, isn't it?
Pretty treacherous. Crawling with all kinds of dangers.
Sounds like our kind of place.
Did we go? Have I been up here before? Oh, I have been up here, haven't I?
What's your name, lad?
What is that?
Best to know the name.
I'm Cal. This is BD1.
Game looks amazing on your setup. Thanks. Yeah, it does. I do think the graphics in this game do look very good, especially on this map. It doesn't look quite as good in 4040p, but when I've played in 4K, it looks really good. Some of the maps I feel like don't look as good as the others, but I think it's just down to the kind of style of that map. Like that moon one, whatever we were just on, there's not really much visually going on, where in a map like this, there's like just tons of like, you know, water, and it just looks really pretty. And yet again, I wasn't listening to a word that guy was saying. Go over here, is it?
Don't fall behind. I'm looking.
Cargo elevator.
Don't think I can call the lift from here.
Right, let's head back.
Well, look who it is.
Let's stop.
We got maxed out health. I've got skills though. Survival. What? I wanted to try and increase the time in my special. How many skills have we got too? Max health. Boom.
Off we go.
We're missing a crate of munitions. You brought it, right? That was your job, trooper. No, you told me you were handling it. Don't let up! Whoa.
This lightsaber absolutely wrecks.
Let that be a lesson to y'all. You come into my outpost, I'll hunt you down and kill you myself.
Uh-oh.
Shelton, see you later, dude. Is this on 4K? No. 1440p. Only issue with this lightsaber is quite slow to hit.
I need something, buddy.
What 40p less than 60? Yeah, with ray tracing, yeah.
We should be getting pretty close. I don't see anything like a settlement, though. That's the way through. Let's do it.
Where have we got to go? Guys, are you happy with the list? Well, if people don't want it, then don't do it. Remo, that's a good channel right here. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. Did you have any system instability with those RAM sticks? No. Been fine.
Yeah.
Need to update the game. I'm actually heading off in a little bit. I'll test out the 4070 later and I'll update it. I might even try and... Is Redfall coming out earlier on Game Pass? Maybe I'll try and get that.
This place is in ruins.
Oh no. Oh no, we need to... Oh, that was close. Mandalorian. Is this the latest driver version? What, the graphics card? Yeah.
Bounty hunter.
The fifth, it says it's on Game Pass. So what, actually like 3 days later than... That's rough.
Oh, did that stink? Try and catch me.
This guy's just been absolutely wrecked. It's the US date. Oh, so it's it means May. Yeah, but which date?
Oh, nicely done.
Is it the Yeah, which date is it?
Name's Cage Vander.
It's the 2nd. Yeah,
This?
tomorrow.
Mudscuffer picked up your trail outside the outpost.
Cal. Sounds like you've been watching us.
We've all been watching, Cal. Not every
It's coming out for 6 p.m. around here today. XZ, are you in America? Because it might just be later in the UK. I think it's midnight, which would about coincide with your time, but obviously you're behind.
Cal, is to reward you for every one of these that you take down. Not the only one who came to Kobo for a little...
Yeah, it's probably that. Sometimes in America it comes out a bit earlier, but your afternoon is like our midnight, so it's probably...
And I'll trade
Like, if it comes out at like, well, I don't know whereabouts you are in America, but I mean, the closest is what, like 6 hours is it difference? But obviously, if you're on West Coast, it's like 8 hours. So
Lucky for you.
if it comes out for you at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, it'll be very late here.
Drop by the saloon.
I'll be playing it tomorrow either way.
Jump on those hunters.
Probably the most likely scenario. I'll play it like when I started this stream tomorrow, like 1 o'clock.
Everybody's got rockets except me.
Well, so we unlock. Bounties can now be tracked through.
Hey, not bad.
Alright, so that's side missions.
Come on, buddy. We still gotta find Dagon's retreat.
Feel the planet and everything connected. Then reach out.
I think I...
Run, Luke.
There! I felt it.
Just so. Very good, Padawan.
What am I scanning?
What's that, bud?
It's 1 AM UK time, so it's in like 1 AM tomorrow, yeah. I thought it'd be something like that. It's fine, I think I've got to preload the game anyway. I think it's like 100 gig or something. Gonna have to uninstall some games. Is there a ball for this?
So you didn't feel like helping me out there?
For free? I don't think so.
94 gig, oof. 10:18 AM. Whew. Got the whole day ahead of you. It's a good one. I don't know what I gotta do here. Is this where Anakin got the high ground? Where's this ball?
Pretty smooth moves back there.
Thanks.
You might make a decent bounty hunter.
Redfall tomorrow, yeah. I thought I could make that. What do you reckon then? Oh, here we go. Has the new update changed performance? On this game, I don't know. I've not updated it yet. It literally came out like 10 minutes ago. So I'll update it after. I've got to head off in a sec. I'll be back on later with the 4070. Oh my god. No, go up, go up, go up. Yeah, I'll update it. I'll be on later with the 4070. Just gonna chuck all these off. Ah. Is this thing still alive? Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh no. I can't kill him. What the hell? Oh my god, I can kill him in this little gap. What? What on earth? I couldn't get the lightsaber out. That was weird. Because we're close to that character. I assume.
All this piece of junk work. Maybe I'll just smash this stupid thing apart.
Carry me.
This has got to be the place Cordova was talking about.
David, thanks for subscribing. No update on Stick. Yeah, no, I know.
All right, let's go. We're not the only ones looking for something here. Think it could be Dagon?
What does this do? Interact.
A coupler. Power source should be nearby.
Is it that? How do I shoot? I assume that's it. Ooh.
Welcome, Jedi.
Is that Centauri Kree? Let's take a look.
That's the furthest it'll go, though. You need it all the way to the end to burn through there.
Sure Z can decrypt this for us. Better catch up.
Boom.
Thermal vents. Covered in Kobo matter. Maybe there's a way to remove it. Is with me.
Right, guys, I need to head off. I need to head off for a little bit. I'm going to switch out to the 4070 and we can keep playing some more in that in 1440p and see what that's like. It's probably going to be slightly worse than this. And I'll do the update on the game as well so we can check that out, see if it makes any difference. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching. I'll later on today I'll be preloading the Redfall 2 so we can try that out tomorrow. Should be interesting to see. But yeah, I should be back in about 2 hours. I'll aim to be back on. Tested that out. So yeah, if you're around, drop in, say hi. But apart from that, catch you in a little bit.